Hello, Professor Kusenko's ENG102 class. It's Dan Calandro here from the Mercer County Community College Library, trying to help you guys find some sources for your paper on Hamlet. So today we'll go over where you guys can take a look in our databases, some keyword terms that you can use. So that's this video, and then there'll be another one about how to use our eBury database. So great. The first thing you want to do is take a look at the paper prompt that your professor has sent you. You can see that if you look at it closely, she's got a ton of keywords in it, a ton of directions for you guys to go with this paper. She asks you some questions as well that can kind of help you go in a certain directions. She also has the requirements for your paper. My bit here is the 4 to 5 scholarly peer-reviewed sources from the databases. So I'll show you how to do that. For what it's worth too, books usually count as scholarly peer-reviewed sources. So if you have, say 4 articles from a database and one is a book, you are fine. All right, so if you go through this, you're going to see that your professor has given you some ideas about the play, and you could use these for your keyword terms. So here I've come up with a couple for you. The first one, obviously, you can use Hamlet, you can use William Shakespeare, and then you can use all of this stuff and much, much more that I haven't included. So, for example, you can talk about Ophelia or Gertrude, you can talk about corruption and royalty. There's a whole bunch that you guys can do that's not even listed here. So again, these keyword terms are what's going to help you find your articles in the databases. Now, what does your professor mean by a scholarly article? Well, what that means is that it is an article written by an expert. So a literary scholar or a physicist or whatever it may be in that particular field, they write these articles. It then goes through a peer-reviewed process where other experts look at these articles before they are published. So that's what it means by peer-reviewed, and that's what she is looking for you guys to find. It's really easy to find in the database. You just have to look in the right spot, and then you click a button, and you're all set. Now, obviously, if you look at this paper topic here, there's tons of stuff in here, and you cannot answer it all in 7 pages. Trust me, it would not be possible. So what you want to do is try to make it as narrow and specific as possible, right? What particular aspect of Hamlet are you interested in? Just psychology. Okay, well, psychology of what, right? So depression, revenge, characters in it, things like that. That's where your Boolean operator and is going to come in. And is going to say, I want articles about Hamlet and depression and Ophelia, or Hamlet and revenge and, well, Hamlet, okay? Or Claudius or Polonius, whatever it may be, okay? So that's what and is going to do. It's going to help you narrow down your articles that you receive to get them more specific and on your topic, okay? Let's go ahead and take a look at those in action. So we'll use our first database here, which is called MERSearch. First, to get there, though, head to the main Mercer website, www.mccc.edu. Scroll down. You'll find a section called Current/Returning Students. Click on Library Services, and you will see our MERSearch database right there. As I said, if we plug in Hamlet, we're going to get so many search results that it's not going to be a very good search. Yeah, 800,000. I don't think you guys are going to do that. That's probably too many. So what we want to do is, again, what do we want to know about Hamlet, right? Hamlet and revenge. And if we do that, we're still going to get a lot, because Hamlet's pretty much about revenge. Okay, great. Yes, okay, 27,000. Okay, but look here, royal mandate. So I'm going to type in and royal. That's actually one of my keywords here. I think it's royalty, actually. Yeah, royalty, okay. But again, we have fewer and fewer search results. Okay, I can type in and family, and you can keep going. If you want to, the other option is you could do, for example, keywords or phrases. So for example, if you wanted to take, say, let's say royal family, combine them, and I want to find these 2 words next to each other. Find me royal family next to each other. And if I do that, right, look, we go down to 639. And again, royal family may not be a great phrase, but again, you can go ahead and you can put in any phrase that you're interested in. You can get them, again, from your professor. Here, you can take a look at them. Let's see, all right, is there a phrase in here like disease of the soul, royal duties, right? Something like that. Here, let's try royal duties, just as an example. Duties. And there we've got 6. Okay, I'll just type in royal family again. All right, 639. Not bad, still a lot. A couple things we can do. Number 1, if we scroll down and we take a look on the left, see where it says subject terms? If we click on more, it's going to show us a whole bunch of keyword terms related to our search. So some may be more helpful than less. Children adaptations, right? Elizabethan drama, that may be a good one. Okay, European history, etc., etc. So you can click on these and it'll add it to your search. Now, the other thing, once you've narrowed it down, your professor, as she wrote here in the prompt, she wants scholarly peer-reviewed sources. How do we do that in the database? Look over here on the left-hand side. See where it says refine your search? There where it says scholarly peer-reviewed. Click on that, and it will show you your scholarly peer-reviewed search results. And there we're now down to 139. So again, the more keyword terms we put in, the fewer search results we're going to get. Okay? And we can scroll through and take a look. Now, some of these articles may be more helpful than others. Here, a revisiting of Hamlet and Sons of Anarchy. Okay, so we really like Sons of Anarchy. I don't know if we want to use this for our paper, but we can certainly take a look at it. Okay? So here's one of our articles here. We'll take Revenge Backwards and then the Heels, Hamlet, and the Revenger's Tragedy in England. So I don't know what this is about, but let's click on it and see. It's going to go ahead and open up the article for us. We'll see the title, we'll see the author, we'll see the source it came from. And here we can scroll down and we'll see the actual article. Okay. Sometimes what's helpful is these articles will include an abstract where it tells us very briefly what this article is about. And if we read it, we're going to get a better idea of if this article is going to, help us write a paper, talk about what we want to talk about, support our argument, all that good stuff. And you can scroll down. There's your article. You also can, if you would like, download the article here in a PDF format. You can send it to yourself via email. And then finally, you can generate the citation for this article. If you click on Cite, it'll go ahead and give you the MLA formatted citation for the article. You can copy that, paste it into your works cited page. And if you look at this article and it's not for you, that's fine. Close out of it, scroll down, and go ahead and click on one of the other articles. So here, I'll click on this one. And again, same database. Here gives us the title, the author, the source. And even here gives us some keyword terms related to our article. What's nice about all these databases is that you can see that they are connected between the two through merge search, and they're sort of connected in themselves in that if we really like what Abigail Montgomery has said, if we click on her name here, it'll run us another search and say, here's all the articles by Abigail Montgomery. If we really like what's from this South Atlantic Review, we can click on that, and it's going to say, here's all the issues and volumes from South Atlantic Review that's available. So you can also use, see how these little numbers are in here? Just like you guys, the actual article itself, like, see, Edelman, it's going to give you citations. So if you scroll to the end here, you can see there's our Edelman, right? So if we find something in the text of our article that looks good and is helpful, we can go and we can find that citation and we can add it into our article search. So we can go and we can find, say, this book chapter or this particular article. So if you're able to find one article, because all these kind of databases work the same and they're sort of connected and amongst themselves they're connected, you can find more authors on a topic, you can find more journals, you can find more keyword terms, and then you can find what those people use to help them do their work. So again, if you're able to find one article, you can hopefully find many more. All right, so that was MERS search. You see here it's connected to this Gale Literature Center database. I'll show you that in a second. MERS search can be very, very helpful, but as you can see, if we just search for Hamlet, you're gonna get way too much stuff. Even with Revenge in there too, it's still quite a lot. So you may want to use a subject-specific database, and I'll show you one or two of them now. How do we get to them? Okay, look on the left-hand side, see where it says Quick Links. So back on the library page where it says quick links, databases by subject, click on that, and this will give you all of our databases available. This one here, Gale Literature Resource Center, that's located under the Humanities section. And here it is, Literature Resource Center. This one is a literature criticism database. So in here, you're only going to find scholarly peer-reviewed literature criticism. So this is, Hamlet's very popular, so it's going to give us a lot, but it's not going to give us the, 800,000. So only 10,000. That's not bad. So again, right, what do we want to know about Hamlet? What are we interested in? So that's where our and's going to come in, right? We're going to say and depression and see what comes up. Again, still a lot. So again, the more keyword terms we put in, the fewer search results we're going to get. Okay, here we'll click on this one, and you'll see Hamlet, the populist politician. Again, the title, the author, and the journal it came from. And you can scroll through and see it's the same thing. Then again, your download, you send to your site. If you want, you can also use the Literary Reference Center database. Again, this is another literature criticism database. It's also very good. I like Literature Resource Center a little bit better, but Literary Reference Center is good as well. You can also, if you like, use one of our general databases, Academic Search Premier, JSTOR, ProQuest Central. All of these would be good. Your professor in her prompt talks about these ideas or these themes of psychoanalysis and sociology. You can find those as well in our database page. Scroll all the way to the bottom, and you'll see a section for social sciences. And we have two psychology databases, ProQuest Psychology and APA Psych Articles. And we have a sociology database, ProQuest Social Science. So again, look what she talks about in the prompt about what's psychology and what's sociology. Come up with, say, some keyword terms here, right? So I can go into, say, one of these psych databases. Here, I'll use this one. And go ahead, type in revenge, and then whatever you want to know. Please note, too, that I have selected both full text and peer-reviewed. I did this because the peer-reviewed is required, and I always do full text because I need that complete article. So there, I can type in revenge. I could even type in Hamlet if I want. Again, it's not a literature database, but I'll type it in and see what comes up. Okay? And look, Hamlet, psychoanalysis essays, psychoanalytic essays, indeed. And we can scroll through and see if there's anything interesting here. Look, resituating Freud's Hamlet, right? And we can take a look at these. Here I'll click on this one and see what it talks about. Here's the abstract. Again, title, author, source. Scroll through, there's your article. There's even keywords here. This one actually even suggests other articles in the database, right? Here is Gertrude and Adulteress. That looks like fun, okay? You got your email button here, your site. If you click on this site button, though, it's a little bit different. It's going to default to, it usually defaults to APA, but I've been in this one. So if it defaults to any of these other ones, that's fine. You just want to click on the MLA 8th edition, and it'll switch it to that proper citation format. So again, MLA 8th edition, should it ask. Okay. So again, those are our databases. They all work the same way. So if you can find one good article in them, you can find many more. If you can find a set of keyword terms that really work well for you, you can go ahead and you can use that as well throughout all the other databases. All right, that's it for this one. I hope that helps. If you guys have any questions or concerns, please feel free to email, or you can do a one-on-one Google Hangout with us. You can even use our new nifty little chat feature here on the page, where you can send us a quick message and we'll get back to you with a reply right away. So if you want to talk to a real librarian, you can do this as well. It's all up to you guys. I hope that helps. If you need anything else, please let me know. Until then, bye-bye.